101 sa local ito namin. Tinuturo niya si Christine. So, hindi ko lang makalimutan talaga. Every time nagsasalita ko ng English, palagi niya akong pinokorek. Maski na saan. Maski na saan kami. Mali yan siya sabi ko. Nakasiwala ko. Mabuti, hindi na yung mali at sabihin. Mali yan. Hindi ka naman. Marami ako din. Kaya hindi ko siya makakalimutan. Kasi kundi sa kanya wala kami ka. Okay? So, makipasa na lang. Lutz, mag-take over.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone who attended this month's for our beloved Titang. Now, every one of you know that I spent most of my childhood days with Titang, even in the last years of her life. She has taught me a lot of things, and I thank her for the values that she taught me and for what I am right now. So many, the last past years, I spent a lot of my time with her, visiting her, visiting her 2 to 3 times a week. And every time I would go there, she would always tell me saan ka galing. She would always ask me, sino kasama mo sa bahay? Because she was so worried that I'm living alone now with a helper because all my kids are married. And so many funny things happened during the past years, even with her doctor. She would tell me one time, she was being given an IV fluid, and somehow it would always go out of range. And she told me, "Fit yung doctor na yan. Huwag mo siyang bayaran." I mean, she was so funny. A lot of things have happened this past year, most especially this past year. And every time I would see her, she would ask me, because my playmates, we play mahjong every Saturday, and she would always find out if I won. And I would always tell her, of course, I always win, and she would always tell me, "Huwag ka take ng take, sometimes you have to give." And I would like to remind everyone, my playmates, her last word to me was, "Good luck forever and ever."
Kita mereka. Betul.
Ikaw na ang kapatid ko. I grew up living in the same room with her sa Lazaro until we go to someone. That time, wala na kami nag-asawa na ako. Nung baby si Borgie, nakahigayo sa tabi namin, kami dalawa yung tama namin pagkatitin si Borgie sa gitna namin. Pag may sabi si Borgie, nag-take turns kami sa tupad-tupad sa rocking chair. Ang galing mosquito niya, hindi namin binibitawan yung mga kanyan. Borgie, you're the only son. He had two sons, the only daughter she had. So her life was complete. So
Santa Nagkakaroon sa Santa Tomas araw-araw. We used to walk from San Lazaro to Santa Tomas together. My sister, she was the only sister I had. And I love her so much. A few days ago, I talked to her on FaceTime. And she said, maganda ka. Then she said, mahal kita. But these past few months, also, every time she sees people, she always says, mahal kita. But she knew she was going. She wanted to make people feel that she cared. She was a very caring person. She was unselfish. I just want to thank Mochi for taking care and Tessie and Todd for taking care of her because I couldn't do it anymore. You won't remember her as Chi, also Chi. Never said Mochi, or said Chi. She's now with Mama and Papa in heaven, waiting for me. Which I hope would not be so soon. That's all.
One thing I remember about Jane is she taught Terry and I to be refined. And one rule in their bedroom is bawal umupo sa kama. I would say the bed is for sleeping and the chair is for sitting. But she was always there. She was always there and very caring. That is Kunchi. And we lived here. Now we were neighbors for ages. I don't know how many years. And she would always be very kind to my mama, very caring, and also to us. And I remember she was there when my little brother, an infant, died. And she was trying to be there and to bring him to heaven. And for that, I will always be grateful. She kept that, and she kept that and gave a copy of that for us. Thank you.
Kami kasi kami ng apat Chiki, ako, si Bing, sa akin ito. Kami ng bata naman. Ang gusto ko malaman ngayon, Tita Kari, nag-baptize ba sa akin ng tita? Nag-baptize ba sa akin ng tita? Nag-baptize.
Because when you were sick, after that,
Okay.
when you were sick, siyempre nag-baptize.
doon siya, there's kasama na lolo Genyo at siya talagang binili niya sa pagsamahin ko na sila kaya ginawa ko kagad sa dalawa namin. Okay, so like to invite you.
And in behalf of all of us, of course, we want to thank God for being so faithful, so caring, for a million children.